Welcome to the Business Report, brought to you by GT Bank. Coming up, government urged to leverage import substitutes to meet Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. My name is Prince APPIAH. The details now. First, government is being urged to increase production of import substitutes in a bid to meet its Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. Latest Bank of Ghana report shows Ghana's import dropped marginally between 2016 and 2017. The country raked in $12.7 billion, down from $12.9 billion in 2016. Policy think tank Center for Economic and Business Research says Ghana must pay more serious attention to planting for food and jobs. On Luv is executive director.
When the import keeps increasing, what it means is that you are creating more jobs for outsiders. But when import is decreasing, meaning you are producing more of the commodities that you import, and that also creates jobs domestically. So it's a good sign. If you want to sustain import decreasing, then what you can do is you produce more of the goods that you import. That is import substitute. So if you look at last year, for instance, the government started with this planting for food and jobs, and those who went into rice to increase rice supply domestically. And when you're able to increase the rice supply domestically, you don't have to import more rice from the international market. So to sustain import decreasing, then we need to engage in more production locally. Government needs to intensify the planting for food and jobs so that more people can get involved and increase our domestic supply of all the necessary goods that we import from outside the country.
Well, the Bank of Ghana's recent economic data also shows the country's increased exports were largely driven by the oil sector. Total exports reached $13.7 billion from $11 billion in 2016. Mr. On Luv says government must boost cocoa, gold and other commodities through processing.
When you have the capacity to produce to meet international standards, then you can increase your exports. We produce cocoa and we export them mostly at their raw state. We can process them into chocolate, into cocoa drinks, and add more value so that we can export and get more export earnings. There are other commodities that we can also export. While we're trying to reduce our imports, we also have to aim at increasing our exports so that the balance between our export and our import will be big enough to boost our economy. Going forward, we are producing more for local consumption, at the same time producing more for export. When that happens, then as the president said, Ghana Beyond Aid, if we are able to increase our exports and reduce our imports, while creating jobs locally, we are also getting higher foreign exchange to do other developmental projects. That will be the beginning of winning ourselves from the Western world.
You heard On Luv, who is Executive Director of the Center for Economic and Business Research, a policy think tank here in Kumasi. Now, the Agriculture Directorate has reiterated the need for distributors and manufacturers of agrochemicals to be interested in the health of farmers. Regional Crops Officer of the Agriculture Ministry, Paul Amokrain, says producers must desist from putting premium on profit rather than the health of the farmers. He's therefore charging producers to collaborate with stakeholders to sensitize and train farmers on appropriate ways of applying chemicals to the benefit of their life.
I emphasize the need for the manufacturers and then the distributors and retailers to be concerned about the health of the farmers. Because you see, our target for the business are farmers. So we should just not be interested in selling the chemicals to them. We should be interested at something that will give them health. Because of our population and other things, there's no way you can do without chemicals. But there are some precautionary measures that farmers should take. For example, they have to put clothes that will cover every part of the earth. They have to wear gloves, wear Wellington boots, and the rest. Because if they don't look at that, what will happen is that there will be no farmer for them to sell to. And it's the responsibility of us to sensitize farmers to do that. So they can even help us by just aggregating their retailers or farmers for us to educate them.
You heard the Regional Crops Officer of the Agric Ministry, Paul Amokrain. The Ghana Port and Harbours Authority has said its plans to extend the ongoing paperless clearance of goods at the country's ports to cover exports and transit trade, even as it tightens processes at the import section. According to the ports operator, it intends to fully explore the paperless regime to improve overall productivity of the country's seaports, hence the need to spread its coverage. Finally, Manchester United have topped the table of the world's 20 richest football clubs for the second year in a row and 10th time overall. Its football money league, based on season 2016 and 2017, also shows the combined revenues of the 20 clubs has risen 6% to 7.9 billion euros. A new record. Real Madrid, which held top spot for 11 years, were second and Barcelona third. There were a record 10 English Premier League clubs in the top 20. The number in the top 30 was up from 12 to 14. The list only looks at revenue accrued and does not take into account club debt. This year's battle for the first place was the closest yet, with just 1.7 million euros separating Manchester United and Real Madrid. That's it for the business report. It was brought to you by GT Bank. Amazing news for all customers and non-customers of GT Bank who utilize the RIA money transfer service. Guarantee Trust Bank Ghana Limited has concluded the full integration of the RIA money transfer direct to account service, which allows senders to remit funds either directly into the bank account of beneficiaries or into their own bank accounts in Ghana. It is simple. Just provide details of your account held with GT Bank and any other bank in Ghana, and within a few minutes your money will be deposited directly into the account. The need to visit the banking hall and join long queues to receive your remittances are over. For further inquiries, please call 24-hour hotlines 0302 966 755 or 0302 677 704 or our toll-free line 0800 124 000. Guarantee Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us? That's it. My name is Prince APPIAH. Good morning.
I love the way she moves. She grooves.